all in. And they are sprinting away from the 1200-meter marker. A good enough start for them. Champonelle's wider out on the track, is looking for the lead. Pink Moon is right in the vanguard to the yellow sleeves and cap. King Rahul is racing in between runners. It's a line of 3 at this stage for the lead. Racing in behind those Silvery Surfer, the grey horse. Wider out on the track, we have Revilius passing runners 4 deep with Coastal Path, the orange cap between runners. Pendragon's on the rail. 2 lengths to Captain TikTok, the white headgear, red cap 3 deep with Charlie Malone on its inside. Between those two is Sweet and True racing around 8 lengths off the leader. 2 lengths behind those is Electric Storm, races back 1 from last. And racing at the end of the field is Russian Empire. Homeward bound, they come to the 400-meter mark, and Champonelle's in front is clear by 3 lengths. From in second position, Pink Moon. Revilius is also closing ground now with Coastal Path on the outside. Coming to the final 150, it's still Champonelle. Coastal Path is trying to bridge the gap, then Revilius, but Champonelle's home and hosed is clear by 3 lengths here, and Champonelle, Marco van Rensburg back in the winner's box. Coastal Path second, then came behind those ones Charlie Malone, and Revilius was further back. And Champonelle goes from start to finish, was quite wide in the early stages of the race and gets to the front, now comes to the inside into the home straight and is well clear of the opposition, with Coastal Path trying to bridge the gap, but they couldn't touch Champonelle today. 6, 3, 7, 10, that's how they cross the line. Tomorrow's racing from Turffontein. Nico Kritziadis will be doing duty, and I'll see you again next week at the Vaal.
Welcome back. Yeah, when they look so good, they run so good. Pick of the parade ring. What a beautiful specimen, a son of Karari. Champonelle is his name, and he's shown us since relocating that he does have tons of ability. Top win in the hands of, welcome back to jockey Marco van Rensburg. Well done to Cliffy Miller's stable. We're going to chat to Nicholas in a short while, and Heather, I'm sure you're watching, and runs in the colours of the Hollywood team as well. So very, very well done. The 1,500 Rand this afternoon for the final race goes to John. John looks after that, after the horse, and Daniel's with me. Daniel, tell John very well done. Top class. Well done, John. Thank you. World Sports Betting. Marco, let's get you back here. Nice to have you back in the winner's box. I think it's your first winner, is it not, since your return?
Yes, yes. Yeah. No, second winner.
Second winner,
yeah.
Okay. Marco, lovely to have you back. And firstly, let's just touch on the horse. We'll touch on you in a short while. But we saw wide draw, and the more we look, this horse has just got gears. And I mean, there's a lot of pace, but you still managed to get around and to get where you wanted to be.
Yeah, you know, he's quite a big horse, and he's got a lot of speed, so he can pretty much afford to come out of a bad draw and use his pace and place himself. And, you know, it was an open field, but it wasn't such a strong field, so I was always going to take the chance. You know, I was never going to sit around and wait and try and get position and give him a chance to run in behind horses and things like that. So, yeah, from knowing how I won on him in his maiden, I was pretty much going to try and do the same thing on him, and it worked. You know, he's not a bad horse. He's going to do well here. And I just said to Nick now, I think he's going to be better over 14.
Okay. But now, in the straight, like we thought, oh, you're there, they're going to come at you, but you still have plenty of horse with you.
Yeah, like I said, he's a big horse with pace, and he quickens on top of that. When I came in the straight and asked him to give me a kick, he shot away from him, and that's where he won his race. You know, so he's a nice horse. He's going to do well on this track, you know, and I'm just happy for Nick and for the worm that this horse is doing well.
How are you doing? How's your injury covered?
Yeah, look, it's been a tough 3 months, but I'm back now, and I had my first meeting here, and then I won the Derby in Kenya.
Okay.
So then, I went there to go get a little bit fitter, and today is pretty much my first winner back in local. So we're just going to go from here. I'm a lot fitter now than what I was 2 weeks ago. So it's just a weight. I've got to sort out the weight still, but from here on out, the injury is fine. Like I said, it's just a little bit of fitness, that's all.
Well done. Nice to have you back.
Big thanks to my sponsor, Econo Agri 100, Acoustic Insurance, and a big well done and thank you to Hollywood for supporting us, for giving us horses.
Okay.
Thank you.
There we go. Marco van Rensburg. Let's get to Nick Paddock. He's going to come and chat to us, and he's the man that Nadine speaks to in the week as well. Cliffy's away at the moment, so Boss will be happy, Hollywoods will be happy as well, and you smiling, because from day one you've said this is a proper racehorse. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, he's always been shown a touch of class at work, and that, I know he wasn't the best drawn today, but you know, when we moved to Polly, I know we were thinking of taking him out, and I phoned Cliffy on Thursday afternoon. I said, we ain't taking this boy out. You know, he's too well. I think he could be drawn in the car park, and he'll still come home. You know, he was in a very good space, probably since like the one he's made, and probably that same type of area, so I didn't see him getting beaten.
He sweats up a little bit in the preliminaries, going down to post.
He's a very difficult horse to saddle. You know, we have the luxury this time. You know, we had to saddle him at the back, and he's a little bit more quieter. In front, he's just unmanageable. But when he goes to the back, we can sort of keep a hold on him. But he does work himself up in the parade ring and saddling up, and it's just trying to keep him a little bit cool and relaxed.
Well done to you, and the Boss, they'll all be happy, and Hollywood will be smiling.
Thank you very much. Thank you again to Hollywood. Again, they also own and sponsor us. Big thank you. And then to Cliffy and Heather, well done. They bought one at the BSA sale, so a few more coming into the yard. We've got open boxes, so we're always open and welcome.
Well done, Nick.
Thank you very much.
There we go. Cliffy Miller's stable in the winner's box this afternoon for our final race. This horse looked $1 million, and it ran accordingly. Great to be in the winner's box. Anyway, it's been a great day's racing. We did say a couple of favourites will win. We did say there'll be a couple of upsets, and it transpired to be just like that. So to my co-presenter, Nadine, that found the biggest donkey on the day. Well done, Nadine, and thank you to Pauline Herman, the lady that does the photography, and nice to have Nakib Munshi upstairs calling, and he called extremely well this afternoon. Looking forward to keeping our fingers crossed for the weekend that there's no rain up country so we can get more racing in, but we will be back here next week, Friday. So from myself, Neil Pretorius, and the entire team, Liesel and her squad, until next time.